Hey there, PolitiPeeps. Welcome back to PolitiVerse. Your host, PolitiBuddy, is once again here, ready to dive deep into the another fundamental concept that shapes our world. So last time, we have explored the fascinating and multifaceted world of justice. We looked at fairness, accountability, and those types, as in distributive, procedural, and retributive justice. Remember, it's all about making sure things are fair and right in our societies. But what about our rights? Where do our rights actually come from? And what are the different kinds of rights as an individual? That's what we are breaking down today on PolitiVerse. So, our topic will be rights. What are rights? At its simplest, a right is a moral and legal entitlement to have or obtain something or to act in a certain way. Think of them as fundamental claims or protection that we possess just by being human or just being a citizen of a particular country. Now, let's understand where do our rights come from. This is where things get interesting. There are a few things which comes in our mind as an idea about where rights originate. First, when we are talking about origin, we have natural rights or moral rights. These are seen as inherent and universal. They don't come from any government or law. They are believed to be given by nature or God or just by reason itself. Think about classic ideas like right to life, liberty, and property. These are considered fundamental because we are human. Now, next we have legal rights, also sometimes called as positive rights. These are rights that specifically granted and protected by countries' laws, its constitution, and international treaties. They are claims that can be enforced through the legal system. For example, a right to vote in an election or your right to have a fair trial are legal rights guaranteed by your nation's law. And closely related to natural rights, we have human rights. These are universal moral principles or norms that aspires us to protect simply because they are human. They are often codified in international documents like Universal Declaration of Human Rights. They represent a global consensus on what every person should deserve. We'll be talking about different kinds of rights because beyond their origin, rights are often categorized by what they protect. So the first category which comes up is civil rights. These are your essential freedom that protect your personal liberty. We are talking about freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the right to assembly, the right to privacy, and the right to have a free trial. These generally protect you from government interference, linking back to our talk about negative liberty. Now, talking about second category, which is political rights. These are your rights to participate in political process. This include right to vote, to run public office, to form political parties, and to peacefully protest. They are crucial for functioning of the democracy. Now, finally, we are talking about third category, which comes with economic, social, and cultural rights. These are the rights that are essential for a decent standard of living, full participation in society. This category includes right to education, healthcare, decent housing, fair work, and participation in cultural life. Unlike civil rights, these often require the government to take action to provide or ensure access, which brings us back to the positive liberty. As you can see, rights are not always simple. There's often a lively debate about how to balance different kinds of rights, especially when they seem to conflict. Policies aimed at strengthening one set of rights might be seen as interfering on another. So, whether they are natural, legal, civil, political, or economic, rights are the fundamental building block that shapes our society and protects us as an individual. Understanding them is key understanding the world around us. And I would love to know what was your understanding about rights before this video. Which right you personally value the most and why? Let me know in the comment section below, and I believe your thoughts can make PolitiVerse even more better. And next time on PolitiVerse, we are going to talk about another crucial political concept, which is democracy. Well, thanks for joining me in PolitiVerse. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and see you in the next video.